presentear, isto é um cocktail de pré-almoço, Studying Genderless Fashion Design, Triangulation Method in Fashion Research. Olha, estava lá. Força.
Obrigada. I'm going to speak in English because I need to practice, okay? Hello, for those who don't know me, I'm Benilde Reis from Lusófona, and I'm here to present a paper from my PhD thesis that is already finished. And this work added the supervisor of my teachers, Madalena Pereira, Nuno, Jerónimo, and Susana, Azevedo. This paper will focus only on the part of the methodology for studying genderless fashion in fashion design, more precisely the triangulation method. So I have divided my paper in 5 parts. You can then read the paper. I wish that you read the paper. This paper aims to describe the research methodology applied in fashion design, using the triangulation method, which I made this study. I made image analysis, a survey, and a capsule collection. So, defining the methodology, the process for studying genderless fashion. For this part, we consider that that is important to producing informed alternatives. Also, we stated that any isolated method has its own limits in a highly interdisciplinary field such as fashion design, which requires mixed methods. Thus, triangulation method is adopted in this research, recognizing that no single method can't explore a complexity of the phenomenon like fashion and genderless fashion as itself. Here I bring Moreira da Silva, and considering his work, the present investigation, there are 4 coexisting conditions that were considered to produce advanced practical design research. So we have the problem should belong to the disciplinary design area. Here we have fashion design. The methods used should constitute a model that can be applied in the future research or in the design profession itself. Here I applied the triangulation method. Then the research topic should be socially relevant. Here we have genderless clothing. And then the process should involve users. And here I made a survey considering the consumer behavior. So the triangulation method. So I'm going to show you a holistic drawing of my methodological investigation. If it inspires you, I ask you to mention my name, okay, if you use it. So triangulation method, Kawamura is already been spoken here, and she says that only one method is not sufficient to study the complexity of the area of fashion design. Triangulation as its main characteristics results from each method used to obtain the results and then the knowledge of that. So I have here the example of triangulation. It could be qualitative, quantitative, or qualitative again, or quantitative, qualitative, and quantitative again. Here you have holistic drawing of my methodology, actually my model of my methodology that I made. If you see, we have methodology first, methods, techniques, and then we have what I actually did to study application. So methodology, we have qualitative and quantitative. I have mixed methods, and then the method, I use the triangulation method. I began with qualitative, then quantitative, and then to finish qualitative again. The techniques I made for the first qualitative part, I made the content analysis, which was to analyze images of several brands of fashion design. And then in the quantitative, I made a questionnaire, a survey to consumer behavior to see where the consumer behavior is considering genderless clothing. And to finish, I have a third part, creative process and pattern making, where I developed a capsule collection of fashion, of genderless fashion. So I had made 3 practical parts on my PhD thesis. I have here a much more bigger, so you can see it. This is the central part, the method, the techniques, and then the bottom part, the techniques and the study application. This is, again, the holistic part. And here is the sequential part that I've made in my investigation. So, applying the triangulation method in fashion research, this is my study application. Image analysis. I made an analysis of these brands that you see here. I made fast fashion, international brands, national brands also, that made some collections considering unisex or a gender. A gender actually doesn't appear in the Portuguese. Portuguese from Portugal doesn't appear, that word doesn't appear, but a gender and genderless are synonymous itself, so I use the MaxKDA, it's the software. I analyzed 117 images, 68 codes, and I write here 1,336 codifications. The survey, I had valid answers of 650, and I made SPSS analysis. Then the project methodology. I made review, literature review about this part. There are several authors, and I made my own methodology, okay? Starting in the definition of the problem until the solution validation. Final considerations. A methodology structure was constructed to support this interdisciplinary theme considering genderless fashion design. We approached fashion design as a main field, so fashion design was in fact a main field because my PhD was made in UBI with Universidade do Minho, and fashion design is the main field, but then I later completing this investigation with sociology in gender issues and then with marketing in the consumer behavior. Triangulation was applied to study genderless fashion design, where we accomplished image analysis approaching qualitative methodology in the first phase. Then for academic verification, we did a survey of consumer behavior, and then we had made a capsule collection of fashion design considering genderless fashion. And here I enter with the pattern making. So a piece of clothes can serve at men and women. So this is the approach fields, having common references, and thank you. If you want. 9 minutes.
The questions in English or in Portuguese?
Pode ser em português.
So body very angry? Sim. Okay. I'm going just to ask something.
Ok.
Isto é uma coleção...
Sem género?
Uma coleção genderless?
Sim.
Para corpos andrógenos ou para corpos... quer dizer,
Sim.
feminino e masculino?
Então, a nível de corpos ainda há muito para estudar. Eu não sei se sabem, mas, por exemplo, a silhueta à colheita é considerada a moda, não é? A silhueta à colheita. Quanto é que acham de percentagem que há silhuetas ampulhetas?
Depende dos povos, não?
Estamos a falar em geral.
É?
Os dois. Eu já vou aprofundar. Portanto, a silhueta ampulheta, segundo um estudo, corresponde a 19% ou 21%, entre 19% a 21% da população, neste caso feminina, porque foi um estudo aplicado às mulheres, não aos homens, mas, contudo, os homens também têm vários tipos de corpos, não são só as mulheres. A silhueta maçã, a pera, o triângulo invertido, o triângulo, o que seja. Portanto, homens e mulheres têm vários tipos de corpos. Há homens com anca, quer queiram, quer não, há homens, não são todos o triângulo invertido, ok? Os homens. Nem as mulheres são todas silhueta à colheita. Então, há aqui ainda muito mais para investigar a nível de corpos, ok? Eu, na minha investigação, adquiri um manequim de homem regulável e um manequim de mulher regulável. Eu fiz a coleção com detalhes de modelagem, para se adaptar tanto ao homem como à mulher num X número de tamanhos, tanto para o homem como a mulher. Ou seja, aquela peça de roupa tem aquele design, mas ela pode aplicar-se não sei neste momento, naquela gama de tamanhos que são consideradas standards, naquela gama de tamanhos serve a homens e a mulheres, independentemente da silhueta que tenham.
Servir e ficar bem.
E depois isso ainda gerou outro problema, o fitting. Ok? Mas isso era outra tese de doutoramento. Okay. Obrigada.
Um pós-doc, então.
Um pós-doc. Obrigada.